Alright, is that working now? Oh, there we are. Sorry, this new setup here is rather annoying. It's not keeping the same settings as previous. Switching from one to another is a little questionable. Alright, well, with that issue fixed, I believe we are good to go. So, again, they are Uwe and they wish to say sorry. And the only thing I really said earlier was that, basically I'm Lyn Krieger, moving from other streaming services to here. For the time being and for the foreseeable future, we'll likely be streaming here on YouTube, as it seems to be the better option for the time being. Others seem decent, for one thing or another. They have their ups and their downs, but some are too new and the others are questionable in the way that their management works. For all the slimes attacking you with the Slime King. Oh, why did the Slime King attack? Oh, so he's not the Slime King himself, but rather one of the minions. Well, the Slime King hates people. Most slimes think you're all just the worst. You people are always beating up us on the slimes. I like to think we're monsters or something. It's probably because they are. Then I thought maybe you're all just scared of slimes too. No, so you came to apologize. Yes, plus the Slime King is now gone, and now I'm all alone. And being alone's scary, so Uwe wanted to be brave. I'm Lyn, apology accepted. Oh, really? Yeah, Lyn, do you think I could stay here with you? So long as you, do work. I'll find a way to help around the farm. You can count on me. Welcome aboard, Uwe. Of course, if he's able to do some work, I see no harm in it. Salutations! You've received this missive because you're a homeowner in Sunhaven. Your home is nice and cozy, but why not think about customizing to suit your individual taste? Come on down to the House Customization Outfitter and see all the fabulous looks you can get for your home. Don't be a stranger. As much as I would love to, not right now. So that's the other thing I might have said earlier that was not recorded. I will be going to one of the other two areas as I finish the quest to venture forth into one of them. I think for the time being, because west is closer, we'll head to the west, which I believe are the elves. Good day, Lyn. It's no secret that since moving to Sunhaven, you've been a boon to our community. It hasn't been until recently, however, that I have counted you as a personal friend. I wanted to write and tell you how much I appreciate all that you do, and for teaching this old councilman. He's still young enough to make a new friend, Bernard. Right, so 9:40 or 50 in the morning. I wonder how much time has been wasted for me messing with my stuff there. If it was continuing during the chats, if that's the case. It's a bit of a shame, but not really much for it. So, let's hurry on to the next area here. Should honestly gather these up. Well, we're on the way. One thing I do wish to do is create a proper sword for myself and level the blade up as well. But for the time being, we'll stick to the bow. It is much more convenient, I'm sad to say, but we'll also have to level up the sword at some point anyways. Eventually, we'll hit a point where there's no room to grow in the bow, and we'll try to level up the armor at that point, first and foremost, then the blade. Eventually, you'll be able to learn everything that this game has to offer skill-wise, so there's really no way to reset anything. Just like that, another skill point. Chopping down trees restores mana, not bad. Increase the mana regeneration. Completing bulletin board grants bonus gold, or each bulletin board quest completed rewards bonus experience. That's not a bad idea. I'm not sure about this whole pen pal situation. I'll go for this one here. Why not? Bit of passive income never hurt anyone. It also helps if I actually hit my targets. Don't really have any reason to kill them outside of what they drop might be handy, but a little experience helps here and there. So hopefully the audio levels are good. I'm not entirely certain of that. Why are they not? Oh, I don't have the inventory for it. Oh, and I have you. Oh, I should have put that somewhere. Was I preparing last time to go to the museum or something? Well, it's a bit of a shame, but nothing for it. We're going to ignore that. Head over to the new area, and, what was this? Something was there? Ah, an earth crystal. Oh, I'm probably not going to make it all the way there with full inventory intact. That's rather annoying, honestly. I think I will have to return. It looks like I was preparing to do something last time, and I do not remember it because it's been a lot longer than I intended. Right, let's kill these here and then return. But as far as schedules go, for the time being, Monday and Wednesday we'll be playing more of this as Lyn, and on Friday we'll be playing some horror games. Oh my word, it's interesting little creatures there. We'll have to return, store what we can, and then decide what else we're doing. I do wish to go to the new questing area, so whatever I had prepared last time, we're not doing it. And then in between, so we'll play as Alduin on Friday playing horror games, and in between I might play some Elden Rings myself. I'll see how that goes though. Alright, well we don't have nearly as much time as I would have liked in the day, so we might have to rush through things here. Because I have to go all the way back. Oh, you're an elite. May as well kill you here. That didn't really do too much for me. Odd. I could have sworn I had Leafy's Leafs already here, but just two of them will not really make a difference. I'm very close to leveling combat, however, so that's rather nice. So, for those of you who have not seen anything I've done on Twitch with this, this character has been quite a lot of work in the mines, been doing quite a lot there. Let's actually just quick stack here and see what else we have in store. Been doing a lot of work in the mines on this version of Lyn here, and with that we've got a fairly decent of gear. Our armor and our weapons, they're pretty good on all. I'm not sure how I've stored things here. We'll have to. I don't have all that much time in game at the moment to really worry about it, so. And this will have to do. And that's all the storage we got anyways, right. So, did I feed all of you yet, actually? It looks like I did. Good. So we are hurrying back now. So this one's got not much done with the farm or the ranching side of things, not much in the way of income outside of killing or mining, but done quite a lot of mining there. Our levels are fairly good. I believe everything is at level 30 or higher, save for the fishing. So level 35 here, 33, 36, 33, and 19. So not too terribly bad with the fishing either. And it is nearly the end of summer. We are in the latter half of it, just about. Oh no, we definitely are. It's day 19. I believe there's only 30 days in a month in this game. Or 30 days in a, not a month, in a season, rather. And since it's already 3, we'll just rush on through everything we can. Because I'm not sure how this whole night situation will work for me. I'm not sure if I can simply rush on back for a sum of money, or if I'm able to rest at an inn there, or get a new home, or what have you. So hopefully it'll work out. I do wish to still grab some material at the very least. So I suppose we'll be doing that along the way. If we do not seem to have nearly enough time, however, I'm going to really have to rush. I'm not sure how far this is. Is there... Wait, how do I get up here? Oh, right! Bouncing mushrooms. Forgot that it was a thing. I do not have any of my spells equipped for combat. That's actually rather annoying. I'll have to correct that. There we are. So now the next time there's a mob of creatures, we can easily defeat them all. Granted that it was fairly easy anyways. That's not nearly as powerful as I'd hoped it would have been. Ah, it works out. Right, so, what do we have here? Increases the damage of all attacks. Lovely. By 3 and then by 5. Hopefully it actually does, because the last time I've seen an increase in attack, I still do just about 1 or 2 damage, and that's the fire I'm referring to. Now, if it increases all the damage of the fire as well, that's quite lovely. How do I get up there? Oh, over here. Are these something special here, I wonder? I do not have nearly enough time for all this exploration here. Oh, I can in fact hit it. Lovely. I cannot do that right now, however. It's going to take far too much time. Honestly, I'm wasting quite a lot of it. I really want to kill that boss, but we've already leveled, so we'll continue on towards the west for now. I do wish to explore that forest fully at some point. Alright, we're just going to gather a few items here and there and rush on. Oh, this is a dead end here. Seems to be. Oh, and the boss isn't there, so it can despawn when changing screens. This is good to know. Interesting. Those terms are really not handy for me anymore. They have only given 2 apiece now. Though then again, they might have only ever given 2. I remember one tome gave 10 or 20 maybe, but that might have been one I've crafted. Could be wrong about that. That might have been something else entirely unrelated. Stranger, why do you stand before me? Says Salix. I'm searching for the town of Nelvari. Are you guarding the entrance? So you know of the Nelvari? It is down this very path, but only a friend of the Force may pass. Are you a friend? I am Lyn. I was sent by Ilios the Sun Dragon. Maybe you were, maybe you were not. But are you a friend to the Nelvari? How does this forest know that you come with peace? How can you prove it? How can I prove How can I prove I'm a friend of the Nelvari? Tell me, who are you really? I'm a farmer. You farm? Farming's good. You're a farmer and I'm a guardian. I guard this path. What does this farmer want with the Nelvari? One moment, I want to take a sip. I've come here to train with the World Dragon. And the World Dragon in Nevada, she rests in her shrine of the Nelvari. Only a true friend of the elves may pass to see her. You still don't believe I'm a friend? It is a difficult question to answer. My friend always saw the other side of things, but he is sleeping, dormant, silent. Sleeping? We are the trees. The elves of Nelvari made us. Mana fuels us, but there is so little left these days. My friend has no mana. Had to sleep. I hear no more voices from the trees without him. I am alone. I see. Maybe I can help your friend. No, I don't think you can you? Let's see about that, shall we? Did I really only have to infuse 5 mana? That was it. I was expecting more like 100. An impressive effort, but I don't believe it worked. His slumber is too deep. I think I see him moving. Ulmas, I am awake. Awake again. Ulmas, friend, you have awoken? Indeed, yes. Someone gave me mana. Who? Oh, this one here, Lyn. You've infused me, Lyn. Stranger, thank you. Ulmas, friend, your perspective isn't needed now. Lyn seeks the path to the Nelvari. Oh, a different perspective. Each tree only sees the world from one perspective, yet truth lays in having many. Shall Lyn pass? You really don't believe me, or please let me through. Only a true friend of the Force would expend one's own mana to give to another. Lyn, you are a friend of the Forest. You're saying that I can pass? You shall pass. I will notify the Elder immediately. Thank you. Oh, that's quite a lot of nonsense there. We'll go for the mana orbs because, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what they are. They might be the currency of the elves of some form. And if that is the case, I would very much rather have an abundance of them. Treehouse achievement unlocked. Unlock the Nelvari. Interesting. So we can now freely travel here. I wonder if there's a quick route back, however. Because I'm really hoping there is. Don't have all that much time to waste talking to random people, but... I'm Sylvius. My sister and I are the best merchants out of the Nelvari. Well, hey, what are you selling? And I was right, the currency is mana orbs. We're ignoring your shop for the time being. I understand what it is, but I need to find a way to ensure proper rest. What are you? Nothing for the time being. Gorwin, hail friend, welcome to the Nelvari. Hello, I'm seeking the World Dragon. No, you mean Nivara, don't you? But of course you do. She is, after all, the only World Dragon. But let us not get ahead of ourselves, young one. Please, allow me to make an introduction, if you will. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Oh, it'll take much more than an adventure of making haste to necessitate an apology. You do not need to explain anything, friend. We know your intentions and their purity. The truth is that we have been expecting you. Really now. The Sun Dragon has informed us of your coming. Yes, well, that does make sense. It is not every day that a guardian dragon arrives to tell us that we should expect visitors from a human town. Quite unexpected, really. Though I wasn't going to be the one to argue with a dragon. Alas, I will admit we did not know who to expect, but now it seems clear to me that you have proven yourself as a worthy friend to the Nelvari. Who are you, anyways? A fair question. More than deserving of an answer, I'm Gorwin the Elven Elder. I lead the people of the Nelvari. I'm Lyn, a farmer of Sunhaven. A farmer? I see. To us in Nelvari, farming is a very noble profession. It is a way of growing life and mana. So glad I am to see you sprout from such an honorable roots. Lyn, the journey to seek out a hidden city must have been a long one. Nevada waits for you, just a small distance from the Grand Tree. But if you would entertain an old elf, however, I would ask that you follow me. I have something I'd give you. What is it? No, consider it a welcoming gift. Please follow me. All right, lead the way. It's at my very own home. So I'd very much appreciate a bed at this point. It's very near night. Oh, it is my own farm, appears. So there is a griffin that will take me back to my farm, is that right? Alright. Is everything prepared for our guest, Wesley? Interesting. Of course, Elder Gorwin. Oh, there he is. I wasn't even paying attention to this side here. I was too busy looking at it. So these stones are now the common stone for us. I'm very curious, and so are these trees. So what they provide. Very interested. Of course that'll go in. I have prepared everything exactly to your specifications. Although I wonder if it's wise to give all this to this outsider. There are no outsiders, Wesley. They are our guest, and they have proven themselves as capable ally of the forest. Did you know they hail at Ulmus? What? But that'll go, and even our best diffusers found to... Very well. This is an impressive feat. One moment, I'm taking another drink here. I've not been hydrating as much as I needed to today, so my throat's a little sore already. Also, what is this fluffy little critter here that you have? And by fluffy, I clearly mean the lava. It's rather interesting, though. I'm sorry, Elder. Did you say that they mended the wounded guardian, the dormant one? That is correct. An infusion of mana the likes of the few of us could match. It has gotten so out of hand, I thought I should neither request Iris herself to Mendelmus. Though Lyn here proved more than up to the task, saving our enchantress precious time. Oh, that's impressive. Lyn rocks. Oh, so that's Lily, the little lava here. I not thanked you properly for that. Also, he did not introduce me to the little lava, as far as I'm seeing there. So now I shall thank you, Lyn. That was a service that I shall never forget. Yeah, thanks for that. You're welcome. I'm glad to know that my thanks is appreciated. Anyways, before we go further, perhaps I should introduce the others. Lyn, this is Wesley. He's my assistant, and he provides an invaluable service to the Navari. I tasked him with ensuring the farm was prepared for you. And this is Lily. It appears she invited herself to the excitement on the farm. Oh, hello there, Lyn. Greetings. Perhaps we should speed things up a bit, don't you think, everyone? Lyn, this farm and the home on it are now yours. The home on it, so there's a home already here. And you may do with them as you please to fit the comfort. Use this as a place to further yourself and grow in power as you receive Nivara's teachings. You farmed in the human town, right? It'll be exciting to see what you do in this place. Utilizing the land is the least you can do, considering how much work we put into getting it ready for you. There's no need to worry, Wesley. I'm sure our new friend will do just that. And of course, no farm can grow anything if they do not have seeds. Here, Lyn, take these. Acorn seeds, interesting. Show us your aptitude for farming, won't you? And only 10 of them. Plant and tend to these acorn seeds so they might grow into a harvest. If you need anything, there's a chest full of old farming equipment, near the house. They might not be the best quality, but they'll do the trick if you don't have anything better. Well, let's get to work. Alright, interesting. So where is this house? We're ignoring everything until I find the home. Well, I can only climb up on the left side here and jump down from the middle. Oh, interesting. An elven crafting table, so that's where I get new recipes. I quite love the house design, though. As for yours, they're rusty and shoddy at best. I wonder if I should put the slime here. Counts as 2 barn animal capacity. Well, let's see. I technically still have 5 out of 6, even over here. Interesting. Alright, well, let's take a look inside here first. It's much bigger than the other one. Good. Well, we have a bed at the very least, so we'll go ahead and try to plant the acorns. But first, we need to clear ourselves an area for farming. So there's elven logs and elven stone. So everything here is merely elven, which makes me wonder if it's just 4 different designs or if it has a different quality to it. So I'd imagine it have different quality, but yeah, hard to say really. Let's see, will you hit both of them? Well, you hit those 2. Well, I suppose that'll do. We'll clear this area out here, and then, start the farm here. took. That's fine. Don't have nearly as much time as I would like, however. Oh, you're not doing any damage. And meant it for both, however. Interesting. It's rather odd, but there's nothing for it. We'll start with a row of 5. Where are you? Oh, I have 12 of them now. So are these acorn seeds actually tree seeds then, or are they just some other weird crop? No, they are in fact just a crop. Where do I get my water from? I believe there's a water source to the north here, over that way. Now I need to speak with him here soon as well. Do not have nearly as much time as I would like to do all this, but first we'll water them, and then we'll speak to Gorwin. I really do need to get a barn, however, in my previous location. Might be able to get one here. Could be interesting seeing what critters they have. A good show, Lyn, I have to admit. I worked up quite to the sweat watching you. How? That wasn't making any sense. On behalf of all of us in Navari, please utilize this farm as you see fit. I look forward to what you make of us. Make of this force as you settle in. So interesting to see how someone outside of Navari Farms, Lyn, is so quick. Is everything alright, Wesley? Yes, Elder. Excellent. Then for now, I will leave you to get familiar with your new farm, Lyn. I know of how eager you... Lyn, I know you're eager to seek out Nivara, but do not fear. The Tree Guardians have already notified her of your arrival. For now, you may focus on settling in. And whenever you're ready, please meet me at the top of the Grand Tree, at the north end of the town. Wesley, of course, will be happy to receive you and show you the way to the Wild Dragon. Wesley, are you sure you're alright? Yes, Elder, I'm fine. Excellent again. Lily can get you better acquainted with your new farm. As a matter of fact, she happens to know quite a lot about many things, such as farming, barn animals, mounts, creatures, crafts, arts, mining, fishing, capes, crossbows, medicine, squirrels, elemental sprites, mushrooms, dragons, and even centipillars. Right. But for now, please take a few days to fully learn and experience your new home here in Nelvari. Wesley and I have much to do to help the Wild Dragon prepare for your training. Come, Wesley, we have work to do. My word, they are very talkative. And Wesley clearly has it in for me. He's probably either very jealous or does not appreciate outsiders, the racist bastard. Lyn, let's check out the new farm. I would guess it's a little different from your farm back in Sunhaven. Oh, how do you know I'm from Sunhaven? No, that's stupid. It can't be that much different. Yes. All I know about Sunhaven is that it's a human town, which means it must be pretty different from Navari. That's fair. This is already very different, just looking at this. How would he not know it? We've already planted here. And gathered a bit of resources. Then again, the game's probably assuming you just went and planted them immediately. Like the elder said, the soil here in Navari is extra fertile. And we grow fantastic crops you won't find anywhere else. In fact, seeds from anywhere else won't even grow here. Why wouldn't they grow? The dirt of the forest is rich with mana energy. If you planted anything else here, the mana would practically drown it. Just like if you watered it with too much water. But don't worry, there's still plenty of things you can grow, and all of them will be loaded with mana, which is great for growing lively things. Here, follow me. See this alcove? The animals of the forest are all friends of Navari. It seems that if you grow a crop that a certain animal likes, then those animals will be attracted to one of the alcoves. The more you grow of their favorite crop, the more those animals will be attracted. So if you want lots of animals, grow lots of their favorite crop. Remember that not every crop attracts animals though, okay? Oh, and if you harvest the crop, the animals will run off back to the forest. If you leave the crops in the ground, then the animals will stay. How did you figure all that out? Well, I tried out a little bit of farming. I could never manage to get anything more than acorns to grow, but when I grew them, squirrels came to visit. I'm excited to see what you might attract to the farm. Speaking of animals, though, you can also buy farm animals to live here. There's an elf town sells them. When you travel to town, just look for the elf in the funny hat and all the cute animals. You won't be able to miss them. What about a big griffin over there? The Griffin, I am not sure of. He was here when we started getting the farm ready for you. Wesley tried to show him off, but the Griffin didn't seem to notice. Griffin can be very stubborn, but he isn't in the way of anything, at least. So, why are Griffins so stubborn? I've heard tales that Griffins are very proud. If you earn the favor of one, it might be a lifelong partner of yours. Wesley sure tried everything, though, and the Griffin never seemed to care. Maybe I'll try to get its attention. Now that I'd like to see. Wesley was sure the Griffin couldn't be moved, but I have a feeling you might prove him wrong about that. There's only one way to find out. Tomorrow, after a rest, because it's very late at night. I do not wish to pass out here. I hit F. The last game I was playing, F was the interact key, and bothersome switching controls like that. Also, is this anything I can interact with? No. Can you sit in a chair here? I suppose not. I very much would like to sleep, yes. I decided to get rid of one of the sheep. It looked a little odd having the two of them up. 631 from various things today, and 69 or 21. I'm not sure what the total there is. So I have to befriend the Griffin, and also it's odd that it was spelling Griffon earlier with an O, and now it's Griffin with an I. So I wonder if that's because of a name or some such. Also, let's see. Because I'm not going to bother watering these. Thank you for participating in my weekly seed delivery service. How do you know where to email me at this? Or rather, mail me, my word. Email is electronic. This is quite literally physical. So, let us switch you out for this. That's going to bother me greatly. I do not believe I can grow these here, because of what they said earlier. So I made that for nothing, or at least for the future. So we'll ignore that, and try to befriend the Griffin here. The Griffin is completely... Oh, so its name is probably Griffin, then. Say for subtle glances, it seems it certainly recognizes that you're there. Bow, pick your nose, or we'll, bow to the noble creature, I suppose. Give it a deep bow, almost touching the tip of your head to the ground. My word, that's far too far. You stand back up, though the Griffin seems unconcerned with your show of respect. You flash a wide, happy smile at it. The Griffin snorts at you. Maybe it thought you were being aggressive, at any rate. At least you got a reaction out of it. Introduce yourself? I don't know if I can offer it anything to eat. Via introduction, introducing yourself to the Griffin, telling it your name and where you came from. The Griffin doesn't seem to understand your language and ignores you. Right, so... Plucking a ripe berry from a nearby tree, offer to the Griffin. The Griffin sniffs at the berry with interest, but seems reluctant to actually take it. I can juggle it, lower my head with the berry offered, or prod it towards the Griffin's mouth. I'll bow the head. You bow the head towards the ground, you cannot see the Griffin. After a few tentative moments, you finally feel it gently pick up the berry from your hand. Lily quietly gasps in amazement as the Griffin chews the berry, eating it. You raise your head and meet the gaze of the Griffin, who is now looking at you with a clear degree of acknowledgement. Well, then, it turns out the trick to winning the Griffin over is being respectable to it. Someone should really let Wesley know, Or maybe he just likes berries. Looks like the Griffin actually acknowledges your presence now, though. I wonder if you've managed to make it your friend. I'm glad I want its attention. Now, what's this? Hey, it's a crafting table. It looks like it's specially crafted by nobody else. Probably has all sorts of interesting elven recipes using the local materials. Check it out sometime. Yes, that is my intention. I can get more acorns, which, oh, they only yield mana. So, I believe that's what we'll go with, then. I'm giving knowledge with a friend. Fly to Sunhaven Farm for 1 berry. Interesting. So we have our way to travel. I have 13 berries. Good. Let's clear up this farm then. So for the time being, that's all I'm going to do is just clear this area up here. We're ignoring whatever they are doing here. I'll plant the acorns that we just got. And what are you? Just standard Nilvari tree seeds. Got it. We'll work on the trees first, and then the stones. That is very handy. Alright, what next? This one here. Then we'll figure out those later. Oh, that is very good. The range on this. Right, I'm not sure if we can even destroy that. Definitely not with another singular hit, but with a few more we probably could. So now we need to get rid of the stones here. This will take quite some time. So we'll have to settle into the Nilvari while Nivara prepares on your meeting. So that's 2 days we have to work. Not against that. We can explore a little bit, find out what's actually in the shops then. My word, this will take quite some time. Alright, we're going to ignore that for the moment here. There might be a better item I can use in order to gather these up. At the very least, we'll be able to clean the farm a bit. Also interesting enough, I've not seen any fruits of any sort here. What am I picking? Oh, just the mushrooms. I've not seen any fruits on these trees as of yet, so I'm wondering if there is some sort of new fruit I'll be able to see. There's a squirrel here. Oh, I've collected peanuts from the squirrel. What are you? Sells for 1 mana. Covered by squirrels, these shell nuts are often left behind the ground. Right, so they're just something to sell for a singular mana piece. Alright, let's go ahead and plant the rest of these. Very good. A mana drop. Interesting. Takes 10 hours, however. I have more than enough mana to do it, but... Well, in Elven fairness... Actually, where did... Oh, these are all in my storage on the other place. Enchanted copper... There's nothing I can currently craft. I won't need to go and gather the materials. Granted, it's mostly just stones. The fire runes are what I'll have to worry about. I also need planks, so we'll start on making quite a lot of those. And then, everything we craft requires mana as well. Interesting. There's nothing in particular I want right now, so we'll try to make the mana drop and see what it can do. There's nothing here I particularly need either, so... Into storage you'll go. I do wish to put this one here. Not sure about the rest of these. Right, it's also a little early, but I want to be right back. So, be back in 5-10 minutes, so... Alright, back. Sorry about that. Alright, what are we doing? Clearing things out. So, I'm probably just going to clear this area up here, and down on that side. And then afterwards, we'll explore the village, see what's here. Anything behind this one? No? Alright. I need to remember to hit my Q ability, the racial, as soon as I can, whenever I can. Yeah, so that way mana regenerates much quicker. Another acorn seed, lovely. Cannot quite see what's on here. Looks like they're all stones, so it should be good on the weeds. Right, so there should be all the weeds there. I could start breaking the stones down next. I'll switch this one out for you. I'll break these by hand and then try to break the others with the mana. So I sort of want to see how much the spell will actually do on the bigger stones. I'm not sure if it'll even one-hit these. Oh, it does not. It is not as much as I would have liked for it to have been. Definitely not. But to get better tools in, appears to be. Mithril would work. But, a little ways off from getting mithril weapons yet. Well, doing pretty well, I would say, on leveling, however. Another, not even 100 to go. Lovely how the ground being already watered waters those that we plant. Very grateful for that feature. We want to level up mining and then continue on to the town. Odd. Oh no, they're giving us 2. Oh, right. I thought they were giving us 5 per one. It is in fact 2.5 instead per one. So we might actually not be able to level it with those small stones. Let's see, we have 60 out of 105, so we still need 55 more. Well, no. 45 more. My mind thought the 1.5 was a 15 there, even though I said 105, but it should be doable. We'll probably, as I said, though, have to actually work on the bigger stones. There's not really many small ones left. I suppose it's 30 men, I thought it was 25. Very close, but we've run out of the smaller ones, so on to the town we are. Let us see what's actually here. I should be able to view the map now that I think about it. First of all, what in the world is this? Interesting. A beautifully stained window, the Nalvari Trillium masses. Why is there a window just out in the middle of nowhere? Purely for the sake of beauty? Suppose I can understand that. Just seems sort of a worthless beauty. No functionality to it. And then your day is as good as mine. Go on, mention that you have a lot of hobbies. Right, we're ignoring you. Is this another window or an epitaph? What are you? Some kind of shrine? No, it doesn't scrap the stones one way. How old must this thing be? Alright, let's see who these people are. This just... Well, you're definitely a new face. It's about time someone new came through. Oh, hey there, I'm Lyn. I'm from Sunhaven. Lyn, huh? Call me Lucius. Have a nice night, or a nice day, whichever you prefer. I'll see you. Oh, understandable. I would much prefer a nice night. Grin. You look familiar. Have I seen you swimming in the river? No, my name's Lyn. I'm a farmer from Sunhaven. Oh, I'm sorry, I mistook you for an amphibian friend of mine. My name's Grin. Oh, see you, Grin. You're an odd fella. Not a bad one, just an odd one. Right, so, there's Sylvia and Sylvius. Hello, I'm Sylvia, merchant of elven goods. Oh, hello, I'm Lyn. Lyn, what a curious name. Hold on, you're the one who's from Sunhaven, right? That's so interesting. Oh, what you selling? A feather circlet. Are these just vanity items, all one and all? Interesting. Don't want the thing you sell. Hello there. Oh, very funny name. Wait, you're the one who made it all the way here for Sunhaven? Call me impressed. You're selling actually useful gear. Branch fishing rod and enchanted fishing rod. Interesting. A peace keepsake. So, bonus farming experience. But I'd have to actually wear it. Nilvari fishing rod. It's actually somehow less than the enchanting one. Energy smoothie. Permanent bonus. Small amount, however. A potion of ethereal blue color. The bottle is tightly sealed, yet a wispy smoke still escapes from within. Causes a transformation. Very curious about these transformations, to be honest, and if they're permanent or not. I have yet to use one. Silk potion, another transformation. Another. So these are all transformations, then. The only really useful items she has here are the fishing rods, which I do not want, nor can I properly use them. It's already 8 PM, so the time is waning. Wonder if there's shops that I can still visit. Oh, he glows. That's very neat. I'm sort of hoping there'll be shops up here. There's a quest board. Quincy, oh. Look, it's a new farmer. Hello, I'm calling Quincy. Lyn, what a fun name. That's all everyone seems to have to say. Are there no hours on the general store since it's in Elven Village? You're just a squell. Oh, who's that? A new face in the Navarim? I remember when the new face was mine. Oh, I'm Lyn. What's your name? I'm Clement. I'm sure you'll like it here. The elves are very welcoming. What are you selling? Elemental seeds. So you're selling mostly just these. Price of 40 per one, 30, 20, 29, 9. Ooh, interesting. So, with that, the price obviously has something to do with the sell these. So these only sell for 10 more, you sell for 3, etc., etc. These, however, yield 2 crops within 5 days. 7 days yields 3. So we could very well use the bounty fertilizer on them. Probably get the most out of this one. Well, we'll purchase 10 of you then. Alright. And looks like these are on sale. And I don't really want any of them. Alright. What does the next store have for us? Nothing I can do there. Are these your farm animals? Are you? Oh, that's interesting. Fonzo. Come in, come in. Pleased to have you in my shop. Take a look around to get to know the animals. What are you selling? Elven barn permit. So I'll need to purchase a barn permit before I'm even able to purchase a barn. I suppose actually I do not have how would I actually purchase a barn from you? Also, foxes are one of my favorite creatures. Well, by and far the current favorite. Oh, I can donate, interesting. And you're showing from Sunhaven as well, that's odd. This is just a memory of my character. This is a tonic, lighting in a bottle. Odd. Very odd indeed. We're not doing any of those, we're not able to. We need to rush back to the farm and infuse. What? Infuse 10 mana for 1. Oh. Interesting, I can just infuse my mana to gain currencies. That's actually very handy. Well then, that's very curious. I'm not going to plant the Oh, that is actually outside. Sorry, I heard a weed whacker outside or some such, and I was very confused as to what that was. So I thought it was in-game for a moment there. But no. I also think I damaged my headset because I can only hear out the left side until I have to adjust and fix it, so I'm not sure if it's the wire or the headset itself. Probably just the wire. If that's the case, I have a replacement one somewhere. I do run this wire over quite a lot, honestly. It's kind of a shame. Why is nothing happening here? Oh, the game's crashing. You might hear me starting my water in the background. You can just ignore that. Really hope this does not cause me to pass out at the time not running while the game isn't loading. That'd be god-awful. Ah, there we are. Oh, it's... there we are. It was causing us to constantly try to attack or mine. Not very good. Yes, very much wish to sleep. Why am I getting so much lag on this right now during the transitions? That's rather odd. Honestly, it could just be due to overheating. The computer might be a bit hot right now. The house is not particularly cool. It's roughly 80 degrees in here. Fahrenheit, of course. 80 degrees Celsius, I'm fairly sure I'd be dead. Or on the brink of death. I'm really not sure why this is having such troubles loading. I suppose it works out in my favor since I'm able to pour me some tea while I'm waiting. Granted, it is rather annoying that it's not working as it should be. And what's worse is there's really nothing I can actually close out to make this run faster. Just the game itself is having quite the problem for some reason right now. Which is really odd. Alright, there we are, finally. Not sure what that was about. So we're going to go back to our farm on Sunhaven and gather